name is Trent Johnson, and I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on how the Lumber Blue Book can help you find new customers and be able to check their credit information before you would consider start working with them or before you continue working with them. What you see right now is the first opening home screen whenever you would log into our website. There are two main ways that you would be able to look up companies in our database. The first is by going up to the search bar here, and you can type in the name of the company, which would bring you directly to their record. This can be extremely helpful, especially if you're looking just to get some quick contact information or some credit information on a company, as this area will compensate for any DBAs or aliases an organization may be using. As you can see, when I started typing in Metro, it brought up a company labeled Metro Lumber Wholesale Company using the DBA of Dallas Cedar Company. Now, if you wanted to start prospecting using our database, you could go to the search companies area or the search companies area under this magnifying glass. When you click here, it'll start bringing you to our search screen where you can break down our database using several different criteria. I like to start with location as I feel it helps to funnel down the search results you'll be looking to get. When looking to prospect, you can look at companies throughout the whole North American area, as well as we do have international listings, but the main emphasis is on North America, with the bulk of the database being located in the United States as well as Canada. It automatically defaults to the United States, but you can select Canada and Mexico as well if you'd like to expand your search. When looking at a location, you could add an individual state, a geographical region as a whole, a city, a postal code, and within a postal code, you could also do a radius search. This can be very helpful if you're trying to break down a larger market into a smaller market, such as California or Texas, or if you're looking to look across borders of state to state, like say Portland, and you want to look at Portland and maybe a 100-mile radius around there, then you'd be able to use the postal code with the radius search. For my search today, I could select a state such as Washington. Under species, we break it down to softwood as well as hardwood. And from there, you can select any species that you'd like to do, or you can stay high in macro and just select either softwood or hardwood as a whole. Under product, we break down the different products that we list in our database alphabetically here, from products such as beams and boards, all the way to trusses and treated lumber. This is a matter of just selecting whatever product you'd be looking to either sell or looking for a company that you would be looking to sell to that would be manufacturing your product into something else. For example, if you were selling to a company that would be remanufacturing it into a truss or maybe a building like a pole barn, then you would select trusses and buildings for your different products. And then under classification, you would select manufacturer, because then it would put it together saying that you're looking for someone who manufactures trusses. Today, I will select decking for our product. Under classification, you can select from either sellers, buyers, or supply chain services. Sellers include exporters and mills. Buyers include manufacturers, wholesalers, distribution yards, concentration yards, as well as retail yards and lumber pro dealers. Supply chain services include supply service providers, transload centers, and transportation companies. So under this, I selected Washington, softwood and hardwood, decking, stocking wholesale distributor. When I search, it will then bring up our search results on the next page. From here, we're able to do a few different functions. You could go directly to a company's record by just selecting it here, or if you'd like to select them all to be able to export the data into an Excel spreadsheet, you may do that as well by selecting all and then picking down here from the green button and clicking Export Data. Then gives you the ability to export as either a detailed company data export or a all contact export. The detailed data company export will give you the ability to export all of the pertinent data you'd want on a company's record, such as their company's name, their identification number that we have, so you could be able to hook it into your own system if you'd like, mailing address, physical address, phone, fax, general email, website, classification, products, services, species. And over farther, it'll give information on the headquarters, such as a Blue Book score, pay indicator, or any other pertinent data that we would have on it. For the all contact export, this will give you similar information, but instead of giving you as many details, it would give you information such as the individuals we have listed for the company, giving you their first, middle, last name, title, mailing address, physical address, phone, fax, direct email, and still give you information such as classification, products, species. If you'd like to do functions such as selecting the database as a whole, and then using different functions in the data field, such as adding filters to be able to find the search results that are most applicable to you within the spreadsheet. Now, when we click on a company's record, it will bring you to their listing page, which would give you the information such as their contact information, phone, fax, email, website, social media. We'll give you their credit ratings, our pay indicator, and Blue Book score, as well as these additional tabs give you information such as contacts, giving you their names, titles, email addresses, and direct phones and faxes if applicable. The business profile, telling you what they do and what products they handle, including other metrics at the top. Branches and affiliations, if the company has any branch locations or any other affiliates listed in our database. And when we go back to the listing, as I had mentioned with the credit information, our pay indicator will tell you how quickly a company is paying, putting on a scale of A, B, C, D, and E, with A being the highest and E being the lowest, meaning the slowest payers. And that would tell you the current aspect of how they're paying. So an A would mean that right now they're paying all their bills currently on time. Whereas the Blue Book score is the predictive score, looking at all the historical data, and it's looking for trends. And if there's large anomalies in the trends, it will then be reflective of that to show you that there's an increased risk of working with the company at this time. Thank you for your time. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to me or another representative, and we'd be more than happy to give you an extended demo. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.